Questions. Just we are talking about data types concept we are discussing. Okay, have you remembered, right? The fundamental data types we covered already, and then sir we discussed about okay, just we are talking about these things. Okay, take a bit very special care about these. So collection related data types we are discussing, right? So list we covered, tuple we discussed, set we covered. Have you remembered what is the difference between list and tuple? Yes, friends, the most valuable, very important question for the interview room. What is the difference between list and tuple? List is mutable, tuple is immutable. List is mutable, tuple is immutable. So once we create list object, we are not allowed to change its content. By mistake, if you are trying to change its content, immediately error by default we are going to get. Sorry, we can't. We are, in the list we can change the content, but in the tuple we can't change the content. Remember carefully, right? So read only version of list is tuple like next sir, set and list. What is the difference between list and set? Sir, in the case of list, order is important, duplicates are allowed. But in the case of but in the case of set, but in the case of set, duplicates are not allowed, duplicates are not allowed, and order is not important. Duplicates are not allowed and order is not important. Please take a bit very special care. Next, here that's why indexing, slicing, such type of terminology not applicable in the case of set. Remember carefully, right? Indexing, slicing, such type of concepts not applicable, not applicable in the case of set. That's what you people should aware, right? Okay, like sir. Now the next thing what we have to talk about, frozen set. The name itself indicates, right? Can you please confirm the frozen set? Sir, what is the frozen set? Sir, frozen set is exactly same as the set. Frozen set is exactly same as the set. Set exactly same as the set. Sir, where is the difference, right? Here only a small difference is there. What is the word frozen? Anyone, can you please tell? Can you please tell frozen? What is the meaning of frozen? Frozen. The name itself indicates, right? Are freezed. It is fixed, not there is no, you can't change, you can't move. That's why the word itself is going to indicate then. Okay, it is sir, immutable, non-changeable, not growable. It is the fixed. Okay, such type of thing is by default considered as frozen set. Okay, so I can use the word, it is exactly same as it is exactly same as set. Okay, remember that it is exactly same as the set, except that it is immutable. Except that it is immutable. Remember a bit very carefully about this terminology, right? Okay, like so it is immutable. You can't add, you can't remove the content, you can't add the content, and even you can't change the content. Such type of things are not there. So it is exactly same as the set. Means duplicates are not allowed, duplicates are not allowed, insertion order is not preserved. Remember this one, order is not important, duplicates are not allowed. Whatever set properties are there, by default same properties are there for the frozen set also. Okay, take a bit special care, sir. So how you can create, sir? Very simple, very simple, sir. Here s is equal to, I'm trying to take 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, I want to create frozen set, sir. Yep, yes, is equal to, how you can create frozen set, sir? You have to call frozen set function of yes, sir. Okay, so sir, this content is the fixed. I'm not going to add anything, sir. I'm not going to add or remove something. Okay, convert into frozen set, convert into frozen set, like okay. So this is now have a look once about this terminology, right? Okay, observe carefully, observe a bit carefully about this. Okay, what just I'm trying to take frozen set, what is the type of fs? Okay, now observe, what is the type? Can you please confirm? Respond. What is the type, sir? What is the type? Frozen set. Frozen set itself is the frozen set object, right? Okay, like sir, let me print the value of the frozen set here. Very important, sir. Let me print the data. If I print f, yes, it is, we won't get the object. We won't get the data. Here, frozen set of 50, 20, 40, 10, 30. Can you please confirm, is the insertion order preserved or not preserved? Yes, respond. Is the insertion order preserved or not preserved? Yes, respond, not preserved, because order is not important. Not important, right? Suppose even duplicates are there. Okay, those duplicates also by default will be removed. Like you should aware, sir. Yes, observe that. I'm trying to take. I want to create. So fs is equal to frozen set. Okay, frozen set of here. Let me take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, comma 10, 20, 10, 20, 20, 30, 40. Like this, I'm trying to take, sir. Have you observed, right? Duplicates also I kept. Duplicates also I kept. If I'm trying to print fs, have you observed, right? Yes, either duplicate 10. 10 is available two times. That two times it's not going to be there, because duplicates are not allowed. So duplicates are not allowed, and the order is not preserved, and it is immutable. Such type of cases we require to go for frozen setup, but very rare we are going to use. You are not required to worry at all. Remember this one, sir. Next, array, I created already frozen set. For this frozen set, I have to add a 60. I'm trying to take. Can you please confirm, is it acceptable or not? Respond. Is it acceptable or not acceptable? Yes, I took fs not yard of 60. If I can take like this, is it acceptable or not? No, no chance at all. It is not acceptable. Okay, remember carefully, right? Yes, attribute error, frozen set object has no attribute yard. Yard attribute is not there. Like immediately error by default you are going to get, because once we create frozen set object, the content is always fixed. The content is always fixed. Okay, there's no chance of increasing or decreasing. Such type of thing is not applicable. Okay, like sir, similarly, fs dot remove of 50 I want to take. Array 50 is already available. Can you please remove that? Immediately Python virtual machine will get left and right. Okay, sir, here, yes, sir, this is what you people should aware. Clear, right? Are you in the position to understand? Okay, yes, IPS. So whenever we are, yeah, someone is asking about, okay, this terminology, right? Okay, take a bit special care about this one. Here, I'm trying to print fs. The output we are getting in this style, but it's not simply 50, 20, 40, 10, 30. It is not going to come. What is the reason for that? Is there is some functionality is there in the whoops concept, you may understand. Underscore str is there in the frozen set, that the method is not implemented properly. Remember carefully, right? Okay, it is not implemented, because why it's not implemented, sir? It is not that much commonly used concept. Okay, like suppose, sir, I want to iterate every element present in the frozen set. Now, very simple, very simple. For each element x in fs, can you please print x? Have you observed? Have you observed this one? Have you observed, right? For each x in fs, print x. Okay, like we have to take. So if it is here, see this one. This is a very important, sir. Sir, if I can take I is equal to 10. Print of I. What is the answer by default we are going to get? 10 we are going to get. Perfect. 10 we are getting. Sir, now s is equal to, or otherwise l is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Print of l. What is the answer we are going to get? 10 comma 20 comma 30 is the output we are getting. Sir, here s is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Print of s. What is the output by default? You are going to get 10 comma 20 comma 30. But anyway, otherwise no guarantee. Order no guarantee, right? But elements are in this style, we are going to get the output. But whenever I'm trying to print a frozen set, how the output is, this is the output. What is the reason for that? There is a small reason is there. Just keep this point in your mind. Even you didn't get this point, not required to worry. In the whoops concept, we will discuss in detail. But up to that, please take a bit very special care, sir. What is that point is, Sir, here, do you know it is which type of object? Observe carefully. A bit internal advanced point I'm talking, it is int. So what is the corresponding class? The corresponding class is int. The corresponding class is int. That's why if you print a type of IA, class int we are going to get. Are you getting? Class int we are going to get. Okay, like now, so in the int class, there is one method is there, underscore str. It is implemented to return content as it is. Remember this one. Of course, it is the API, it is the inbuilt class. We may not see the code, but anyway, internally, for representation sake, this method is implemented properly. Even in this case also implemented properly. In this case also implemented properly. But in this frozen set, they didn't implement properly. That's why it is coming in this style. Okay, observe carefully. It is why they didn't implement properly. Simple reason for that, simple reason for that is, do you know, it is not that much commonly used. That's why special privileges are not there for this. Remember, right? Okay, so now, how we can see this one, sir? Sorry, it is not API. It is the part of Python virtual machine inbuilt functionality. That's why we may not see the internal code. Okay, yes. So this concept, so why we are getting this proper output? Because the reason for that is internally this one is implemented properly. Okay, so don't worry, sir. It is not at all correct time to talk about this. We are at very beginning. In the whoops concept separate session is there. There I will talk about this one. Listen a bit carefully. Swapning. Getting right? It is not correct time to talk about this. So please keep this point in your mind. So in the whoops concept, we are going to discuss in detail. Okay, ignore that. So frozen set, if I print a frozen set, we never going to get directly the content. It is going to come in this style. Remember carefully, right? Okay, well, now here see this one. Okay, so what is the difference between set and a frozen set? Anyone, can you please tell? What is the difference between set and a frozen set? Frozen set is okay, immutable version of set. Set is mutable, frozen set is immutable. Sometimes what will happen is, array, my content is always fixed. Duplicates are not allowed. Order is not important. Content never going to change. Oh, is it your requirement? Happily we can go for frozen set. Remember, it's a nowhere related to the growable nature. It is nowhere related to the mutable. It is immutable. Sign up. Okay, let me execute this code. What is the output by default we are going to get? Here is py test.py. Okay, 50, 20, 40, okay, 10, 30, like we are going to get the output. Clear, right? You people are feeling comfortable? Okay, what is the difference between set and frozen set? Set mutable, frozen set immutable. Okay, if you want immutable version of set, happily we can go for frozen set. That's what you people showed. You were clearly right. Okay, well, now can I go to the next level? That's all. Beyond that, nothing, sir. Not recommended to discuss much about frozen set, because we never going to use this concept. Just for your awareness, I'm covering this concept, right? Okay, list we covered, set we, sorry, tuple we covered, next set we covered, frozen set we discussed about this frozen set. Okay, we discussed it, right? Now the next concept what I have to discuss is dict concept. I told, right, in the last session, a small hint I provided. Set under dict, most commonly used concept is dict concept. Okay, remember this one, dict concept, right? Dict data type. Of course, there are multiple things are there, in multiple things are there. These things I will discuss soon. You are not required to worry about these. Okay, dict data type. So when we have to go for dict, okay, here see this one, list, tuple, set, frozen set. All these things are going to represent individual object. Okay, individual objects. Remember this one, sir. All these things are going to be helpful. Okay, to represent individual objects like. Okay, now, so here just observe that. But when we should go for dict data type, when we require to go for dict data type, okay, take very special care, sir. If you want to represent, here just observe, here L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 is there, or T is equal to, okay, tuple is there, okay, tuple is there, sir, or set is, okay, like I'm trying to take like this, right? Have you observed all these things meant for representing individual objects? Okay, meant for representing individual objects. Correct? Correct, right? Okay, this is individual objects. 10, 20, 30, 40. There is no relation between 10 and 20. 10 is one object, under 20 is another object. 20 is one object, 30 is another object. Okay, like meant for representing individual objects. But now my requirement is, boss, I want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs. Okay, I want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs. Then we require to go for dicted data type. Remember carefully, right? So when we have to go for dicted data type, if you want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs, then we require to go for dicted data type. Take very special care about this terminology, right? Okay, well, sir, here D is equal to, assume something like something like student name and a roll number, name and roll number, or otherwise name and a mobile number. Okay, name and a mobile number, or ip address ip address under domain name, under domain name, something like so if you want to represent a group of objects, yes, key value pairs, then we require to go for dicted data type. Remember that. Earlier discussed things are individual objects. Okay, there is no link between first object and second object and third object. But I want to represent a group of objects. Yes, sir, pair wise I want to represent. Then happily we can go for, okay, dicted data type. Sir, here just what is the meaning of key value pair? Sir, it's a very simple, sir. Here just observe that D is equal to okay, 101 101 Durga, like I'm trying to take. Okay. Now here just observe that 102 Ravi, like I'm taking, sir. 103 Shiva. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Now take a bit special care about this. Sir, 101 is the Durga, 102 is the Ravi, 103 is the Shiva. Sir, it is assume roll number name, roll number name, roll number name. Are you seeing the difference between these things and this one? Chandana, yes, Sucharita. Are you seeing the difference between these things and this one? This one, can you please observe carefully? Yes, here, if you observe, here in this case, if you observe, every object is individual object. There is no link at all, there is no relation. But here in this case, have you observed, this is one key value pair, this is another key value pair, this is another key value pair. Okay, like so here key and value, so it is something like related information. If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs, happily we can go for which concepts are dictionary concept. Remember a bit very carefully, right? Sir, here gap is not important. Even without gap also you can take, no problem at all. Are you feeling comfortable? Respond. Are you feeling comfortable about this? Okay, sir, this is what is the, when we should go for dictionary, when we have to go for dictionary. Okay, like if you want to represent key value pairs, then we require to go for dictionary. Like here, 1 minute, let me talk about this. Okay, py here D is equal to, like this I'm trying to take. Can you please tell what is the type of D? What is the type of D? D is the dict. Sir, what is the type of D? Is the dict type, right? Okay. Still some innocent people are discussing, are asking about doubts. Can I use instead of single quotes, can I use double quotes or not? Respond. Instead of single quotes, can I use double quotes or not? Yes. Yes, we can use, no problem at all. Next one after that, here each key associated with only one value. Someone is thinking too much about, okay, here 101 Durga. Next one after that, Hyderabad. Like, if you are going to give like this, then Python virtual machine is going to give left and right. Remember that only one key value like we require to use. Clear? Are you getting right? Next, sir, here key and value. Can you please tell what is colon define? Colon is the separator between key and value. Sahil, colon is the separator between key and value. So the people who are coming from Java background, hash map, hash map, tree map, map concept in Java is this terminology, right? Okay, well, now my question is, duplicate keys are allowed or not? What about values? What is the duplicate? Duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Respond. Allowed or not allowed? Please take a bit very special care. Not allowed, because we are using the word key should be unique. Duplicate keys are not allowed, not allowed. But values can be duplicated. Values can be duplicated. Okay, like, sir, best example for you people, best example for you, sir, duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated, right? Sir, here this is the value within the class. Roll number is always unique. Remember this one, sir. Within the class, roll number is always unique. But what about sir, student name? There may be a chance of two students with the same name. Yes, names may be duplicated, but roll numbers are always unique. Sir, something like duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated. Okay, take a bit special care, right? Now you may ask the question. Observe carefully, right? Okay, if I'm trying to insert duplicate keys, what will happen? If I'm trying to insert duplicate keys, what will happen? Like, next, what about heterogeneous objects in Python? Heterogeneous objects are allowed everywhere. Heterogeneous objects are allowed everywhere. Remember carefully, right? In Python, heterogeneous objects are allowed everywhere. Okay, like, next, if we are trying to insert, okay, key value pairs with the duplicate key. If you are trying to insert duplicate key, what will happen? Anyone, can you please guide? What will happen? What will happen, sir? If you are trying to insert a duplicate key, what will happen? Yeah, we will get error. We will get error. Please confirm. Very important point. If we are trying to insert an entry with a duplicate key, what will happen? What will happen? Yes, take a bit special care. We won't get any error. Okay, we won't get any error. We won't get any error. Any error. Old value will be replaced with the new value. Old value will be replaced with the new value. Remember carefully about this point, sir. Okay, like, sir, now where is the proof for that? Sir, observe that carefully. I'm taking D is equal to, I'm taking D is equal to 101, 101 colon Durga. Next, 102 colon Ravi, like I'm taking 103 colon Shiva. Okay, like I'm trying to take, sir. Assume that print of D, print of D. What is the output by default you are going to get? Same output, sir, because duplicate keys are not there. 101, 102, 103. 101, 102, 103. Okay, like, now have a look once here. Just observe that py test.py. What the output by default we are going to get is okay, here just 101, 102, 103, like same output we are getting, sir. Now 101 colon, okay. Here just observe that. Now I'm trying to take, okay, Sunny, like I'm taking, sir. Yeah, Please confirm, is it acceptable or not? Yes, yes, acceptable. No problem, right? Yes, acceptable, acceptable. What will happen is, Array, with 101, 101, already associated with the Durga is there. Array, key is already there. Key is already there. Now, this old value will be replaced with this new value. Remember this a bit carefully, right? This old value will be replaced with the new value. Okay. Now, what is the output by default we are getting? Earlier, 101 associated with Durga, but now 101 associated with the, yes, what is the value? Sunny. Are you getting right? Durga will be replaced with the, okay, Sunny, something like so. If we are trying to insert an entry with the duplicate key, what will happen? Old value will be replaced with the new value. Okay, like clear, right? Okay. Yes. Here, suppose here Sunny is there. If here Durga is there, now Sunny replaced with Durga. Okay, don't worry. Whatever old value. Okay, that old value will be replaced with the new value. That's what you have to aware. That is the default behavior, right? Okay. So, sir, Shiva is asking, sir, I want to take this one as a separate entry. I want to take separate entry. Sorry, not possible. As long as key is duplicate, it won't insert. Old value will be replaced with a new value only. Okay, like, yeah. Now, there is one more thing I have to take. How to create a dictionary? Up to this, how you can create a dictionary. Array D is equal to key 1 colon value 1, comma key 2 colon value 2, comma key 3 colon value 3, value 3. Okay, like in this style we took, sir. Now my question is, okay, key the different but value is the same. Yeah, no problem. Rajeshri, Rajeshri. Someone is asking about, sir, if it is a duplicate key, what will happen? If it is a duplicate value, what will happen? Array 104. Okay, here just observe that. 102 associated with the Durga, 103 associated with the Durga, 104 associated with the Durga, print of D. Is it allowed or not? Is it allowed or not allowed? Can you please confirm? I told duplicate values are allowed. In that class, all students' names is Durga only. Okay, all student names is Durga only. No replacement is not going to be happen because all keys are different. Okay, now observe carefully. Yes, 101 Durga, 102 Durga, 103 Durga, 104 Durga. No problem, right? So the important conclusion here is take a bit special care. Keys duplication is not allowed, but a value duplication is allowed, no problem, right? Yes, can you please observe that? Can you please have a look once? Duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated. There is no problem at all. Yeah, Yangaraj. Yeah, here next one more small thing I have to aware. Someone asked about, sir, key and value for both keys and values. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. What is the meaning of heterogeneous objects? Heterogeneous objects. What is the meaning of heterogeneous object? Different types of objects. Different types of objects is called heterogeneous. Some people are asking about, sir, heterogeneous are allowed or not? Why not here? Now take a bit special care. Sir, here 101 colon Durga I'm taking. Can you please tell key is what type I took? I respond. Key is what type I took? What type I took? Int type. But value is what type? String type. Now I'm taking. Now I'm trying to take. Sir, 102 colon 102. Key is what type? Key is what type? Okay, int. Value is what type? Int. Of course, a value. What is the problem with that? That's my programming requirement. Assume that. So next, here Ravi colon 103. I'm trying to take Ravi colon 103. Sir, key is what type? String type. But value is what type? Int type. Yeah, different. Have you observed right? We dance between the types. Hare, there is no fixed type for keys. Well, there is no fixed type for values. So anything I'm taking, sir, because some students are asking key and value, both the things are same or not? Yeah, why not? That doubt also will be clarified. Now, have a look once. Yeah, am I facing any problem here? Yes. Am I getting same output or not? Can you please confirm? Am I getting the same output, right? Yes, 101 Durga, 102 Ravi. Okay, like perfectly. The same output only we are going to get. So, clear indication for both the keys and values. For both the keys and values. Okay, heterogeneous objects are allowed. There is no problem at all. Okay, like, sir, now the next cinema what we have to take. Okay, it's a very important terminology, right? Sir, here how to create the dictionary. If you know data at the beginning, this is the way you can create. Listen very carefully, sir. Very important point. Of course, in the dictionary as a separate topic there I will discuss, but better to get basic idea. Sir, now it is the if you know key value, this is the way. I don't know key value, sir, later I will add D is equal to just the empty dictionary I'm creating. What is this one, sir? Empty dictionary, just I created, right? Now for this, I want to add one key value pair. How to add is D of key is equal to value. What this one is going to do is it will add, it will add one key value pair to the dictionary. Okay, to the dictionary. Remember this one. This is the syntax what you have to aware. To add one key value pair, the of key is equal to value, like we have to take, sir. Now let me take d is equal to empty print d. Sir, now which content is there in this dictionary? Can you please confirm? Which content is there in this dictionary? Empty, empty, curly brace open and close. Empty, sir, empty. Now, D of 100 is equal to Durga, like I'm taking. Now, how many key value pairs added to the dictionary? One key value pair, one key value pair. Now observe earlier output and now output is, are you seeing right? Yes, I hope you people can see. Okay. Now here, let me add one more thing. One more. The of 200 is Ravi or not? Okay, like I'm taking. Can you please confirm? Is it acceptable or not? Yes. Is it acceptable or not? Yes. 100 Durga, 200 Ravi. Okay, like perfectly itself is acceptable. No problem, right? Clear, right? IPS. That concept we have to discuss separately, not now. Don't worry, ignore. Let me introduce the basic terminology. Okay, D of 100, D of 200, like a print of D. Okay, like. So what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Yes, it is a clear indication. So if you know data already, yes, you can create in this style. No problem, right? You can create. If you don't know data, then you can create in this style. Create empty dictionary and later you can add key value pairs based on your requirement. Now, from this concept, I have one small doubt, sir. Dictionary is mutable or immutable? Can you please confirm? Dictionary is mutable or immutable? Okay, believe me, dictionary is mutable because you are allowed to add the content. You are allowed to remove the content. You can add a new key value pairs. That's why it is the mutable. It is the growable. Like you should aware. That's it. These are various important things you people should aware clearly, right? Any doubt? Yes, friends. Hey, who is asking? Dhanasari. Null is, there is no such type of terminology in Python. None is there. None is allowed. Okay. None is allowed. No issue at all. Okay. So that's all. These are various things what you have to evade, sir. Okay, that's all. So, but anyway, dictionary, just a basic idea. You should evade, sir. So, if you want to represent key value pairs, then we require to go for dictionary. Okay, next, duplicate keys. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated. But values can be duplicated. Next, do you know here order is preserved or not? Okay, order is preserved or not? Okay, so how you can do that? Order is preserved. Remember this one. In the old versions, do you know it is not preserved? In the old versions, it is not preserved, but in the newer versions, it is preserved. Okay, remember carefully, right? In the old versions, it was not preserved, but in the newer versions, internal implementation changed, with ordered dictate. Some concept is there. Because of that, insertion order is preserved. Okay, like heterogeneous objects are allowed or not? Heterogeneous objects are allowed for both the key and values. For both the key and values. Okay, heterogeneous objects are allowed for both the key and values. Okay, like next, is it mutable or immutable? Mutable. Next, is it growable or not? Yes, growable. No problem, right? Any doubt? Next, someone is asking about, sir, I know key. I know key. I want to get the value. Print of d of 100. Remember this one. D of 100. 100. Sir, here, what what is the value associated with the 100? Which value associated with 100? Can you please confirm? Can you please? What is the value associated with 100? Can you please confirm, Durga? Yes. What is the output by default you are going to get, Durga? This is the way. Some people are asking, is it possible? Is it possible to add? Is it possible to get? Is it possible to get the value associated with the key? Yes. Is it possible or not? Yes. Why not? Happily itself is possible. There is no problem at all. That's it. These are various loopholes what you people should be aware about the dictionary. Everyone got basic idea about the dictionary? Please confirm. Yes, friends. If you are getting clearly now, the next data type what we have to discuss, very important, sir. Okay. Now the next one, is it possible to get the key from the value directly? Not possible. We require to write the code for that. Ajinkya. Okay, someone is asking about this doubt. Okay, by using key you are getting the value. Is it possible to get the key by using value directly? It is not possible. Directly it is not possible, but we require to write the code. Don't worry, as of now this is not applicable. Okay, so now the next concept what we have to discuss is range data type. What is that? Can you please confirm? Range data type. Okay, remember, sir, very important, sir. Most commonly used concept. That's why compulsory you have to aware. Next, what is this one? Rajesh, what is your doubt? Rajesh, what is the meaning of that? Key and value both are different. Oi, Rajesh, what's your doubt? So key and value both are different. Uh, need not be. Need not be. Maybe same also. I showed already one example. One or two, one or two. Okay. Now a range data type. Okay. What is the meaning of range? Can you please observe? Range, general word, range means, can I use the word, it is a sequence of numbers? Please confirm. It is a sequence. Range means from so and so to from 10 to 20, something like a sequence. A sequence. Okay, range data type. Range data type represents range data type represents a sequence of numbers. Range data type represents a sequence of numbers, right? Sir, now here, what is the way how you can find? Sir, believe me, the most commonly used concept in Python, range. That's why please take very special care about this terminology, right? Sir, now I'm taking form one. Multiple forms are there, sir, to create range object. Sir, here I'm taking R is equal to range of 10. R is equal to range of 10. So here, how you can, what is the meaning of this? What it's going to represent, sir? Very simple, very simple. So it represents generate numbers. It represents numbers from from 0 to 9. Remember carefully, sir. Range of n means from 0 to n minus 1. Range of 10, 0 to 9, total 10 starts with 0, starts with 0, 0 like. Now observe, R is equal to range of 10, print type of R. Array, what is the type of R? If I can take, have you observed what is the type? Hey, respond. What is the type? Range. Range. Yes, it is the range. Array, which values are there in this? I want to know, sir. For each x in R, for each x in R, print x value. Array, for each x value present in R, can you please print x value? Okay, like what is the answer? Please observe that which values it is going to represent. 0 to 9. Which values it is going to represent? 0, 0 to 9, 9, 9. Like we are going to get this one, sir. 0 to 9. For each x in R, print of x means 0 to 9. Okay, like it is the form 1. Any doubt? Respond. Are you feeling comfortable about this one? So it's a very common uses for I in range of 10. Can you please print I value? So which value we are going to get now? For each I in range of 10. For each I in range of 10. Print of I. Which I value we are going to get now? Okay, 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Suppose here instead of that, 5 if I'm taking, sir. 5 if I can take, 0 to 4. If I can take 4, if I can take 5, 0 to 4, 0 to 4, like we are going to get. Okay. So observe carefully. Range of n means 0 to n minus 1 values. That particular range it is going to represent. Clear? Getting the point? Range of 10 means 0 to that 10 minus 1 means n. Okay, so range of n, okay, it represents from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, this range of values it is going to represent. This is the form 1. It is always starts from 0 and it ends with n minus 1. Okay, like next, form 2 I'm trying to take, sir. Form 2 I'm trying to take. Sir, form 2 is a very interesting form, sir. What is that form is? Oh, I don't want to start from 0 always. Array, can you please represent from 10 to 20 the values? I want to represent from 10 to 20. 10 to 20. Okay, like how you can do that? Okay, very simple. Range of 10 comma 20. Okay, like I'm taking 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. Okay, like Rahul, do you have any doubt about this? Rahul, what's your doubt? Range of 10. Range of n means from 0 to n minus 1. Rahul Patel, what's your doubt from here? Range of n. How many arguments are there? Only one argument. starts from 0 to n minus 1. Whatever the values are there, it is going to represent. Suppose if I can take range of, sir, 6 I'm taking. Which values it is going to represent? It's going to represent 0 from 0 to, please confirm, from 0 to n minus 1 means 5. 5 means which values, right? Which values it's going to represent, sir? 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. So these are 6 values. If you want, then we require to go for range of 6. Rahul, is that clear? Next, form 2, sir. Form 2. Something like begin, comma end. Here say this one. Range of begin, comma end. Okay. Represents values, represents numbers from begin to end minus 1. Oi, somewhere we use this type of concept in the slice operator. Somewhere we use this type of concept, begin to end up minus 1. Yes, exactly same. Remember this one, sir. Sir, here range of 10 comma 20. Here not colon, here comma arguments are comma 10 comma 20. From 10 to 19 it is going to represent. 10 to 19 it is going to represent, sir. Okay, here just observe that. Here I'm trying to take, okay, r is equal to range of 10 comma 20. For each x value in r, can you please print x value? Okay, like just I'm showing, but what is the for loop and so on, we will discuss in detail. Don't worry. In the flow control, just aware, I want to show which values are there here. Okay, like now observe 10 to 19. Have you observed, right? 10 to 19. This is the values we are going to have. This is the form 2 what we have. Observe carefully. Form 2. Okay. Next, the form 3 I'm taking, sir. This is a very interesting. This is a very, very interesting. Just it is the copy paste of slice operator only. Range of range of begin, comma end, comma step. Begin, comma end, comma step. Okay, like so range of 10 comma 10 comma, sir, here 20 comma 1 if I consider. So every value I have to consider. Every value I require to consider. 10 comma 20 comma 1. Every value I have to consider from begin to end minus 1. Array, from begin to end minus 1. Can you please consider every value? Every value we have to consider. Okay. Now, what is the output by default we are going to get? Same thing. 10, 11, and so on, 19. Okay, well. Sir, now my question is, okay, sir, range of 10 comma 20 comma 2, sir. 10 comma 20 comma 2 I'm trying to take. If I can take 10 comma 20 comma 2 like sir, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. In this, every second value I have to consider. Every second value I have to consider means 10, and then 12, and then 14, and then 16, and then 18. Only even numbers by default you are going to get. Okay, 10, 10, 12, 12, 14. Every second number I require to consider. Let me cross check. Instead of 1, 2, if I can take range of 2, what is the output by default you are going to get? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Every second value got considered. If I can take 3, sir. If I can take 3. Okay. Anyone, can you please confirm what is the answer by default you are going to get, sir? If I can take a range of 3 means every third value we have to consider. Third value means 10, and then 13, and then 16, and then 19. 10, 13, 16, 19. Okay, like now let me take this one. What is the output by default we are getting? 10, 13, 16, 19. Clear? Everyone in the position? To understand, right? Okay, so this is, don't worry about this. Usually we never going to use -1, -2 and so on, forward, backward. These type of things usually not applicable for the range. That was the slice operator. Okay, like, so here if you want you can take minus also, no problem, right? Okay, minus also no problem. Is the same story, 20 to 10. Okay, -1 I'm taking, -1 I'm taking. Sir, first 20, -1 means 19, -1 means 18, 18, something like, every time decrement by 1, every time decrement by 1, decrement by 1, 1. Okay, like, now what is the answer by default? We are getting 20, 20, 19, 18, 17 and so on, 11. Okay, like, similarly, can you please decrement by 2, decrement by 2, 2, like, yes, observe the 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, something like, we are going to get. Okay, so this is, but anyway, very rare we will have this type of negative values and so on, not required to worry. Okay, next, is it possible to print prime numbers between 10 and 20? Yes, you can do, not by using range function. Samudrala Srinivas, we require to write some code to check whether the given number is the prime number or not. Okay, we can do that, but directly with range function we can't do that. We require to write the code for that. Of course, how you can write the code, that part I will take care, don't worry. Clear? Okay. Sir, slice is the different, range is the different. Remember this one. Range is only a sequence of numbers if you want to represent. Okay, then we require to go for range. Slice means for the string, for the list, like a group. If I want to get, then better to go for slice. Slice is the different and the range is the different. Range is always applicable only for int type. Here it is always going to generate only int values. By mistake, float values if you are taking, immediately error we are going to get. Okay, a range of int values. If you want to represent, then only we require to go for range. Okay, by mistake if you are taking 10.5, 20.6, like a range of 10.5. Okay, immediately we are going to get the error. Okay, type error, range of 10.5. If I can take, sir, here immediately error, float object cannot be interpreted as integer, type error we are going to get. Slice is the different, range is the different, but seems to be both functionalities are mapped. That's it. Next, related to range. Okay, I have one small doubt, sir. Range of 5. Which values it's going to represent? Please confirm. Immediately you are to tell. Range of 5. Which values it's going to represent? 0 to, I respond, 0 to 4. Excellent. Range of 15 to 25. Which values it's going to represent? Which values it's going to represent? 15 to 24. 15 to 24. Range of 0 comma 101 comma 5 I'm trying to take. 0 comma 101 comma 5 I'm taking, sir. So which values we are going to get? First 0 and then plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, like, now observe, 0 comma 0 comma 101 comma 5 I'm trying to take. 0 comma 101 comma 5. What is the answer by default you are going to get? Have you observed? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and so on until 100. 0 to 100 we are going to get. Okay, like, so these are the three forms what we are going to get, but don't think too much about by taking negative value what will happen, all these nonsense generally we want to use. Don't worry, just try to get the basic idea about these things. Clear for you people? Any doubt? Range function. Okay, if you want to represent a range of int values, then we have to go for that. Next, one small thing I have to talk. Yeah, order is important or not? Can you please confirm? Order is important or not? Order is important. Yeah, because the range or a first value, second value, like, so once order is important, indexing is applicable or not? Yes, indexing is applicable, no problem, right? Okay, where is the proof for that? R is this one, print r of 0, r of 0. What is the answer we are going to get? First value 0. R of -1. If I can take a last value, we are going to get 100, 100, like a indexing concept applicable. One thing. Next, do you know here my requirement is I want to change its values. I want to change its value. R of 0 is equal to 99. I'm taking. Sir, anyone, can you please confirm? Is it valid or invalid? Respond. Is it valid or invalid? Okay. If you are going to take, like this, immediately error we are going to get. The reason for that is range from 0 to 100. Range from 0 to 100. So now I want to replace first value with a 99. The meaning of range, is it going to be changed or not? Okay. Suppose I'm taking, sir, 9999. Then where is the terminology of range? Range, meaningless, meaningless. That's why once we create range object, we can't change its content. By mistake, if you are trying to change its content, immediately error we are going to get. Array, sir, R of 0, first element, can you please replace with 9999? Okay, like now, if I can take like this, immediately error, type error, range object does not support item assignment. Range object does not support item assignment as it is immutable. Okay, like so here it is immutable. Immutable. We can't change a content, and hence we can't change its content. Yeah, clear? Are you feeling comfortable about range type? Range is the data type. Range is a function. Both the things are applicable. Ishpreet Singh. It is not growable. It is not growable. How you can consider it is a growable? Okay, once the data is fixed, is it possible to add some more things for the existing range object? Nangaraj, I created range object. Can I add a new thing? Not possible. Not possible. That's why it is immutable. It is not growable. Okay. Indexing applicable means are a first element present in this, second element present in this, third element present in this. You can ask. Ajinkya, you didn't attend last sessions, it seems, or you didn't refer. Indexing means you should not ask this question at this stage. Okay. Are a first element in this are of 0. Are a first element in this. What is the meaning of this one? R of 0. Yes, observe 0. Sir, what is the sixth element in this? I don't know sixth element. Now here 30 is the value. This is indexing. You can access elements by using index. Such type of thing is indexing concept. We discussed multiple times this part. Any doubt? Range type. It is a very clear for you people, right? Okay. Now, bytes data type. Bytes data type. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. Bytes, and the byte array. Okay. These two things, especially whenever we are handling binary data, there we are going to discuss. Okay, binary data. There we have to talk about this one, sir. Bytes and byte array like. Sir, here bytes represent a group of byte numbers, just like an array. A group of byte numbers, just like an array. Sir, I want to represent a group of values, a group are byte values, a group of byte values. I want to represent a group of byte values, right? So byte values means 0 to 255. Remember this one. Array, I want to represent a group of values within this range. Happily you can go for bytes data type. Especially this concept is going to be helpful in binary data. Remember that while representing binary data, it is going to be very helpful, right? Okay, well, sir, now here just observe b is equal to, or otherwise x is equal to 10 comma 30. What is this data type? Anyone can you please tell? Where is part? What is this type? It is a list. Can you please convert this list into bytes type? Okay, b is equal to bytes of x. Bytes of x. Print type of b, sir. What is the type of b? Now observe carefully. What is the type of b? B is it a bytes type or not? Yes, it is a bytes type, especially helpful while representing this one in the binary data types, right? Okay, print type of b is the bytes. Now here listen carefully. Sir, what is the first element in that? Can you please confirm? B of 0. Please confirm. What is the first element in that? First element in that? Yes, sir, 10. 10. What is the last element in that? B of minus 1. B of minus 1 is 40. Last element in that itself is the 40. Remember carefully, right? Sir, now for each x value in these bytes, can you please print x value? Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, like we are going to get, sir. So if you want to represent a group of byte values, then we require to go for bytes data type. Then immediately you ask the doubt. Array, you are telling 0 to 255 only. 0 to 255. Suppose 256 is there, or otherwise 260 is there. What will happen? Observe carefully, right? 260 is there. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed, sir. Every value in the bytes data type, every value in the bytes data type is 0 to, every value in the bytes data type 0 to 255 only. Okay, like now observe that value error bytes must be in the range 0 to 256 means range of 0 to 256 means what? I respond. Just now I covered. Range of 0 comma 256 means what? 0 to 255. Up to that only it is allowed. Okay. If you want to represent a group of values from 0 to 255, happily you can go for bytes data type. Clear, right? Okay, so allowed values are 0 to 255 only. Remember carefully, right? So indexing, is it applicable or not? Yes, applicable, no problem, right? Next, bytes data type, is it mutable or immutable? Mutable or immutable? Hey, 270 is invalid, Amit, bytes is mutable or immutable. Okay, remember carefully. Remember carefully, right? Sir, here, this is the B. I got bytes. Print B of 0, I'm asking. What the answer? What the answer? 10. 10. Sorry, here because of this, the problem is coming. Let me remove that. Yes, B of 0, 10. 10 is the answer. Now, I want to replace B of 0 with some 145 I want to take. 145 I want to take. Can you please confirm, is it acceptable or not? Sorry, it is not possible. Remember that because bytes object is immutable. Immutable. Okay, like that's why here, have you observed, right? Type error. Bytes object does not support item assignment. Like we are going to get the error. Clear, right? Yeah. But where generally we can use bytes in binary form to represent binary data. Definitely we are going to discuss about this concept in the files concept, don't worry. But anyway, just aware, in Python bytes data type is also there. If you want to represent a group of byte values from 0 to 255, then happily we can go for bytes data type. Next, it is mutable or immutable? Immutable. Only allowed values are 0 to 255 only. Yes, correct, Sanjay. So here, but after creating bytes, it is not going to be changed. He's asking, Sanjay is asking a small question. If list changes, bytes will change or not? No chance at all. Because yet at this point of time, bytes object already created with these four elements. Later, if you are adding, later if you can add to list, that thing won't be reflected to the bytes. Because that object already that object already created. Okay. Next, someone is asking about if I can take a print of being, what is the output by default you are going to get here. Observe that this is something like a binary object. Okay, it is something like binary object form. It is a binary data. Remember, so that's why don't worry about this concept. Clear? Are you feeling comfortable? Okay, so that's why I'm always accessing b of 0, b of 1, or otherwise for x, for each x value in this byte, can you please print x? Okay, like, yeah. Next, sir, there is one concept is there, byte array. Byte array. Okay, sir, simple. Index is applicable or not? For the last swap nail, already I discussed about this. How you can get first element? B of 0 means indexing is applicable, right? Indexing is applicable, right? Okay, yeah. What about byte array? What about byte array? Simple, sir, simple. It is exactly same as bytes. It is exactly same as bytes. So exactly same as bytes means 0 to 255, 0 to 255 values, like except that it is mutable. Except that it is a mutable. Reverse, usually first one is mutable, second one is immutable, but in this case bytes and byte array, except that it is mutable, you can change its content, no problem, right? Okay, changing is allowed, except that everything is the same. Okay, now I want to create byte array. Byte array. Okay, now print of x here. 1 minute. Print type of b, sir. Print type of b. Okay, like we are taking. Now what is the answer? Byte array we are going to get. It is the, what types are byte array? Array, can you please print b of 0? B of 0. What is the answer we want? B of 0. Okay, 10. Perfect. 10, 10, 10. Like it is a 10. Now, B of 0 is equal to, sir, 123 I'm trying to take. Can you please confirm, is it allowed or not allowed? I respond. Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed, because it is mutable. Remember, because it is mutable. Allowed, there is no problem at all. Okay, so here just observe that b of 0 is equal to 123. Is it allowed or not allowed? Perfectly itself is allowed, there is no problem at all. Print of b, sir, or otherwise for each x in b, can you please print the x value? Can you please print the x value? What is the answer by default we are getting, sir? 123 and so on. Why this 10 is coming? Because of this. Let me remove this one. Let me remove. Now observe what is the answer by default. The 10 replaced with the 123. No problem, right? Because it is mutable. So it is exactly same as bytes, except that it is mutable. Okay, like now I'm trying to take, sir, b of 0 is equal to, sir, 8888. Is it allowed or not allowed? Is it allowed or not allowed? Can you please confirm? Not allowed. Not allowed because allowed range is allowed range is 0 to 255. Allowed range is 0 to 255. Immediately error we are getting byte error. Byte must be in the range like we are going to get. Clear? Feeling comfortable? Okay. So that's all. This is bytes and the bytes array. Byte array. Bytes and the byte array most commonly used, to represent binary data. We have 0 is the 20. Allowed or not? Allowed. Ajinkya. No problem. Duplicates are allowed here. Okay. Bytes and the byte array most commonly used to represent binary data. Feeling comfortable? Okay. We covered list. We covered tuple, set, frozen set, dict, range, bytes, basic idea. That's all. Bytes, byte array. We discussed, right? Okay. So up to that, we discussed all these things, right? Okay, like now. So do you know here bytes array is the same. Nothing will be there. How you can create just by using byte array function. But make sure every value should be in the range 0 to 255 only. But is it possible to change the value? Yes, it is possible to change the value. Values we can change, but make sure the allowed values are 0 to 255 only. Okay. Yeah. Well, sir, here, can you please confirm list is mutable or immutable? I respond. I forgot. I don't know. List is mutable or immutable? List is mutable. Tuple is tuple is respond immutable. Immutable. Set is mutable or immutable? Set is mutable. Frozen set is immutable. Immutable. Dict is mutable. Dict is mutable. Range is immutable. Range is immutable. Just now we covered. Hey, once we create range object, we can't change its content. Bytes is mutable or immutable? Bytes is mutable or immutable? Yes, mutable. Mutable or immutable? Immutable. Bytes is immutable. Byte array is mutable. Okay, like yeah, clear. Okay, Ajinkya, what's your doubt? B of 0 is equal to 20, x is equal to what? Internally, it is going to be changed only in the B, not in x, not in the list. Okay, well, sir, there is so that's all. These are various things what you people should aware about data types. There is one concept I have to discuss for you people, right? Okay, what that concept here is none type I have to discuss. But before that, there is a small homework assignment I want to give for you. Okay, what you have to do is, yes, I want a small comparison table. Okay, sir, these are fields I'm expecting. Okay, you have to okay, these fields I'm expecting in the tabular form. Table forms are these fields I'm expecting. What is the here first data type? Okay, first column data type. Can you please prepare a table with these properties, right? So the first column data type. Data type means either int or float or double, like this one. Next thing is okay, description. For which purpose we can use this one? Description. Okay, description. Okay, like if you want to represent Okay, a group of values where duplicates are allowed, insertion order preserved, something like that. Just a normal description, 1 or 2 lines you can add a description for this data type. Next question, duplicates are allowed or not? Duplicates are allowed. Is duplicates are allowed? Okay, like this is yes or no. You have to fill. Next, order is important. Order is important. Like you have to decide yes or no. Order is next is immutable. Okay, or otherwise index. Indexing and slicing applicable. Okay, like now the next column, indexing and slicing applicable. Next is it immutable? Is immutable, like okay, immutable yes or no, or otherwise mutable or immutable, you have to take mutable or immutable. Okay, you can fill mutable or immutable, like okay. Next, and after that, if you want, you can take an example array. How you can represent I is equal to 10, something like these are various properties I'm expecting. Whatever data types we covered up to that, can you please keep into a small table form? If you are going to do like that, automatically you will get much clarity on the concept. Okay, like suppose one example I'm taking, sir. Data type is the int. Assume that my data type is int, like this is the integer my data type. Next, here second property, description, to represent integer values. Okay, to represent integer values. Okay, like what is the next one? Duplicates are allowed or not? Array int is a single value. Where is the question of duplicates? Not applicable. Such type of terminology not applicable. Next, sir, order is important or not? Not applicable. Not applicable. Not applicable. Okay, like next, do you know not applicable? Okay, like next question, order is important. Duplicates are allowed. Indexing and slicing not applicable. Not applicable. Indexing and slicing not applicable. Next, mutable or immutable? Yes, it is. It is here. Indexing and slicing not applicable. Next, mutable or immutable? It is int type, sir. Can you please confirm? Is it mutable or immutable? I respond, I forgot. Int is mutable or immutable? Can you please confirm? Respond. Int is mutable or immutable? Immutable. All fundamental data types are immutable. Can you please give an example, sir? I is equal to just 20, something like. Okay. Suppose if I can ask the same question for the list. If I ask the same question for the list, for the list type, assume that list type. Okay. So to represent a group of individual values, to represent a group of individual values, individual. Okay, individual values. Okay, like next, here next point, duplicates are allowed or not? What is the answer? Yes or no? Oh, list duplicates are allowed or not? Yes, duplicates are allowed. Order is preserved or not? Yes. Okay, indexing and slicing concepts are applicable or not? Yes, yes. Okay, next, is it mutable or immutable? I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Can you please confirm? Is it mutable or immutable? Okay, it is mutable. It is sorry. It is mutable. Okay, like sir, can you please give an example? L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. That's it. Beautiful. So can you please refer all the data types whatever I covered? Please prepare. Okay, a table form. Duplicates are allowed or not? What about that? Duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Duplicates are allowed. Order preserved. Insertion, indexing, and slicing applicable. Chandana. Next up, mutable. Next up, this is. So better to refer the previous videos and prepare all these data types. So total, how many data types you require to cover? Int you have to cover, float you have to cover. Next, complex we require to talk, bool we have to discuss, str. Next, and after that, list we have to talk. Okay, list we require to talk, tuple we have to talk, set we require, Frozen set also you can include. Frozen set you can include. Dict you can include. Range you can. Next and after that bytes, byte array. Okay, like yeah, all these 13 things you have to take in the table form. Are you ready to do that? And after completing, can you please drop your mail to durgasoftonline@gmail.com. Okay, please drop whatever work. If you are working, if you are writing on the paper, take the snap and then share to this mail. Okay, highly recommended, so that you will get first clarity about these things if you start working on that. Okay, that's all. Next, some more things are there. Okay, so these are things we will discuss in the next session. Okay, sir, anyone facing problem with the Python installation? Already I shared the video. I hope everyone installed. Have you installed, right? Yes. Yes, most of the people already installed. Okay, either the first video or second video. Complete whatever execution environment what I have. Please install this one, but make sure better to install 3.9 version. Okay, if you are facing any problem, don't worry, I will explain. Okay, how you can do installation, nothing. Okay, the people who are expecting sir Microsoft Python certification, is this course is enough or not? Okay, like so separate compulsory, some separate preparation must be required. Okay, just there are some two students shared. Okay, very recent completed Microsoft certification. Okay, passing score 70. Okay, your score 95. Okay, 95. Okay, good. So this is one lady named with Subhashini Kalluri. Like, yeah. There is another person, Srinivas. Srinivas, okay. He didn't share the screenshot, but anyway, successful Srinivas Pitala has successfully completed, right? Okay. You can, I will guide you how you can do the certification, or otherwise, my plan is will start a new official batch for you people. Don't worry.